Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we're going to be talking about Ripple and XRP and the vast majority of crypto. So let's just dive in and let's start off with this tweet here from Thinking Crypto 1. So we do see important. I spoke to a source who cannot be named and they gave me insight into the attack on crypto, aka Operation Choke Point 2.0. This person worked in government and now in the crypto industry. This attack was greenlighted from the top. It is coming from the Biden administration. This is why you see the SEC, the CFTC, and other agencies targeting crypto companies in parallel. This is why Gary Gensler is so bold and not afraid of consequences. The negative influence on the administration is coming from the following parties. Janet Yellen absolutely does not like crypto, which she has made this clear. SEC, Gary Gensler, wants more power for the SEC and will give some of it back when regulations come, but will have a large slice by then. The Fed, stablecoins undermine the Fed and banking industry's control of money to a certain degree. I've personally spoken about this. CBDCs are coming. The digital dollar cannot be usurped by stablecoins. We do see Gary Gensler wants to be the face of this attack because he wants to build this clout and resume. He would like to get the Treasury job in the future. Can this be stopped? Yes, but Congress has to act. Will they? That's the big question. I hope and others can get something done this year. And he does mention a few major names. Prepare for more pain. The attack has just started. They will continue to apply pressure. Of course, fraudster SBF gave them the ammo they needed to be this aggressive. And I also do think that this is in parallel with Luna. I think that they were both insider jobs on making an example of this industry. We have to fight back. We have to drum up as much noise as we did with the infrastructure bill. My opinion, we are in the then they fight you phase. As we've seen throughout history, they can slow disruptive tech down, but they can't stop it. I'm bullish long term. And yes, I've said this time and time again on this channel. I'm extremely bullish on crypto long term because this technology is so disruptive to the point that most people don't understand it. Like, listen, most people out there will talk to you and say, oh, crypto's a scam, crypto's this, because that is the narrative that is force-fed to them from the mainstream media companies. Crypto's a scam. It's used by thieves. It's used by criminals. It's been the narrative pushed for over a decade. And it continues to be a narrative continuously pushed by the mainstream media and the higher elites around the government. This is a big issue. Listen, we all know, if you are watching this channel, if you are watching this video, you know for a 100% certain fact that crypto has the power, the potential, and in my opinion, it is certain that it will disrupt and shock every single major industry and sector out there. This is the next big wealth transition. This is the last stepping stone to 100-year-old technology, because I do think after crypto, you're not going to see a wealth transfer like this in the next 100 years. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Hence why the government wants to stop it so bad. And yes, we are continuously seeing this attack on crypto from the SEC side. Earlier today, yesterday if you will, we seen an announcement from Gary Gensler in the SEC. They propose to expand and enhance the role of qualified custodians, aka, hey, guess what? All crypto-based exchanges are being targeted. We do see this should end any doubt that come in and register, shout out to Miller over on Twitter, by the way, is a fig leaf for the SEC usurping Congress to block crypto in the US. It requires investment advisors to custody all assets with qualified custodians while saying it's unlikely crypto can be custodied in compliance with the rule. This is the biggest problem. This is the biggest issue right now around crypto. And the biggest issue that I see with all of this, right, is the fact that we are seeing large exchanges being targeted. If you guys did see the SEC news the other day, yes, BUSD was targeted. Binance has actually said, and I even quoted it over on my Twitter because I said, again, it's sad that we continuously see this happening because, again, this is Binance. Like, this is the largest exchange in crypto. And I've even said, like, they are a very strong name around crypto, and they could also impact the space greatly. I don't know where the tweet was. I could find it real quick for you guys. 1 second. So here was the original tweet of CZ. So BUSD basically got targeted, and also Paxos. And we do see we are exploring others and non-USD based stablecoins. These companies are being strong-armed outside of the US, and they have no choice but to move outside of the US to conduct business. And now all of these exchanges are on the list. These are all on the hit list of who's going to be next, what's going to happen, and they already have the ammunition for this because guess what? Gary Gensler has not clarified at all and was not clear on what assets are securities and not. He only mentioned Bitcoin is safe, and guess what? All of these exchanges, they just don't have Bitcoin on them. Let's be honest. So it allows and it opens the door for the SEC to go after any of these large exchanges. And this is a big deal. And this is a big, big problem. And also, I do completely agree with this statement here. We do see Gary Gensler's last banking committee hearing was in September of 2022. Since then, FTX collapsed and the industry dropped $2 trillion in market cap. Chair Gary Gensler should testify on the SEC Gov's regulatory plans and explain how Americans' hard-earned funds at FTX vanished under his watch. Listen closely to this video.
The American people deserve to know why no action was taken prior to FTX's collapse and how millions of dollars of Americans' hard-earned money just vanished into nothing.
And listen, we demand answers. We need to know answers because this was an insider job, in my opinion. There's no doubt about it. I do believe that this was an example, again, another example from the insiders to say, hey, guess what? Crypto's a scam. If you put $1 in, it's going to be gone. That's what we keep hearing. This is a big issue. And the craziest thing is, outside of the US, we are seeing innovation continue to grow, continue to spread like a wildfire. The EU Commission has opened applications for a blockchain regulatory sandbox for both public and private sectors. This is a 3-year project. A 3-year project, and it's open to companies from all industry sectors and public entities. They want, all of these like areas around the world want to become a crypto hub. The US, guess what the US is doing? Oh yeah, that's right. Dragging their feet. They have no clear intention on supporting this industry. Because guess what? If they can't have Wall Street control this market and be the main breadwinner, they don't care. See, this is all greed. They don't want the American individuals. They don't want investors, the retail investors, to make any amount of money. They want to control this industry. They want to control it. They want power. They want to be able to make any sort of decision possible around this sector because they are terrified of this technology. They are terrified of where this market is headed. And again, the EU is not the only ones, right? We continue to see all of the demand grow all at once. DBS, which we know how large DBS is. They plan to apply for a license to allow it to offer crypto to Hong Kong customers as the Chinese territory pushes to become a hub for digital assets. Not only this, but we also did see a $337 billion broker, IB, launches Bitcoin trading in Hong Kong. And for those out there that want the source here, you guys have the source. Interactive Brokers launches cryptocurrency trading in Hong Kong. This is huge. We continue to see adoption of this technology and this asset class outside of the US. And the American people deserve to participate in this wealth transfer. Many will be late, but many are early. You are all early. We know how early we are. And it's only a matter of time before this industry shocks the entire world. And I strongly believe that day is coming. I want you all to realize, I want you guys to realize how crucial it is to have this industry succeed within the US as well. Because if they are going to continue to attack this market, if they're going to continue to attack this entire industry, the US and US investors could be left behind. This is all one massive plan on their end. They want retail out in the US unless they can fully control it. Hence why they wanted to make the $10 million minimum accredited investor um, opportunity for crypto. They wanted to lock everyone out that did not have $10 million plus. This is a big issue. And also, we just seen Brazil's largest public bank enables tax payments to be made with crypto. Also, guess what? Europe, the EU. Here you guys have Europe. So we do see down here, financial instruments reference data, new issuer for DLT financial instruments that are the digital representation of a previously issued financial instrument, new issuer for DLT financial instruments that are directly issued using a DLT technology. You know what's crazy about this? If we go over to what LCX recently just did, and yes, I did report on this. This is a huge announcement that most people missed out on. But we were really kind of reporting on this. We were talking about it because of how big of an opportunity this is. LCX just tokenized a $10 million bond for the European markets. 30 European countries have access to a $10 million tokenized bond on DLT. This is all happening over in Europe. What's happening? What's happening in the U.S.? Oh yeah, that's right. They're targeting every single major American company that is trying to do anything around this market. Just come in and register. Come in and register. Don't worry. We're very transparent. We have everything transparent for you guys. What an absolute joke. This is a big issue. I want you all to understand that we are being left behind. We have a company focused on modernizing, streamlining global payments that has a huge opportunity ahead of it. And very similar to what XRP Crypto Wolf is saying down here, we could have easily led the crypto boom by now if regulators just realized Ripple and XRP's true potential. They realize it. That's the big issue. They understand the potential. They understand the power. That's why they don't want it to succeed. This is a problem. This is a big issue. And very similar, right, to what we are seeing over here from Thinking Crypto 1. This is all for them to build out this digital dollar, have full control over it. They don't want to lose any sort of power that they have. They want full control. And they want you out of this market. They want you out of this technology. In fact, their overall goal here, in my opinion, is to regulate it to the point, like with the strictest, most, like they want a full control of this market to the point where like you can't even touch it. They want full control of the technology to utilize it only for themselves. I strongly believe that every single major downfall in 2022 was created and orchestrated as an example to lead with regulations. Let me know what you guys think. I know that this video was more of a rant against what the SEC is doing, but you guys understand that from my point of view, I am so passionate about this space. I'm so passionate about this technology, and it's truly a disgrace to see an agency like the SEC continue to not only stifle crypto innovation, but also stifle US-based investors that are so interested in learning about this technology and being an investor into this technology. It's sad to see us all being left behind. And it's sad to see us being the main target points of the SEC and the ones reaping the damages. Because we've seen $15 billion worth of damages in the XRP lawsuit alone. This is absolutely disgusting. And with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, to notifications on it because more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Peace out, guys.